Hello Taurus, this is your welcome to your life path reading for the first half part of March 2021. Now that the shuffle is over, I'm going to line up the card. So first of all, I will read from the day when the energy of good luck comes out. I will read what kind of day it will be. And so nice to meet you. I'm a spiritual counselor and my name is Jesseline, and I'm a psychic medium too. Welcome back to my channel, and if you are new to my channel, thank you for coming. Okay. So now, first I would like to read your fortunate days. Okay, so your first fortunate day is on the 10th. So this is the Two of Cups. So the strong message that this card sends is tie. It shows that there are events that increase ties and trust with people. This day is not the time to be alone. If you try to find something to connect with, it is a suggestion that enriches your life and mind. Especially the energy of love is strong. Good things can happen about romance. There are also confessions, proposals, marriages, and other things. Besides, if you have a quarrel, you can make up. In the stagnant discussion or mediator appears and the story goes on, there will be events of reconciliation and cooperation. So this day is love day. Okay. So we move on to your next fortunate day. So your next fortunate day is on the 13th. The Strength. This day makes everything possible. It is an energy and power. In addition to that, it's a day when luck is on your side. So let's actively challenge even a little difficult things. Since you are full of physical strength and energy, there is a connection to moving ahead. If you want to make a plan, the long-term plan is better. You can exert this powerful energy. Even if you still can't feel these things now, don't stop trying. Even with a firm and believe that one day it will definitely change to a good situation. Let's work hard on what we can do now. So let's move on to your next fortunate day. So your next fortunate day is on the 15th. The Magician. So elements that fulfill your wishes may come to hand. It's skill improvement, environment, relationships, and other things. It includes everything that surrounds you. It also shows that you are a confident and talented person on this day. You will be able to get around the situation well. What you want to do, you have a clear sense of purpose, so you will take action voluntarily. It is also the time to set out for a new world and start new things. Starting on this timing will surely succeed. It will bring you a fulfilling and enjoyable feeling. So that's all for your fortunate days. Now I will see the rest of the day. So the first rest of the day is on the 1st. This is the Six of Swords. And even if there are difficult things or heartaches during this time, slowly but eventually the wound heals. The difficult situation will change for the better. Also, change the environment. Look for another new world and something more. The more concrete you take, the better the results. Even if you change your way of thinking and perspective, it will change a lot. Even if the footsteps are heavy, it may be time to step on to move on the next stage. So now let's move on to your next day. So your next day is on the 2nd. So this is the Three of Swords, and it's reverse. So it can be terrible and painful. It indicates trying to avoid suffering or refusing to close your mind. However, the situation is not something that cannot be escaped. This card shows pain and suffering. It also means trying to be released from these things. First of all, please be as calm as possible and organize your feelings. Depending on how you perceive it, it may be possible to reduce the pain and suffering. Let's think about things from various perspectives so that to fall on in not to fall on into paranoia. Okay, now let's move on to your next day. So your next day is on the 3rd. This is the Ace of Cups and it is reversed. Unfulfilled loneliness. Loss dominates you. You may feel restless or you may have a lot of stress and anxiety. So make your own time. Maybe you had an oversight. Maybe you just think about that. Okay, let's move on to your next day. So your next day is on the 4th. This is the Queen of Swords and it is reversed. Originally, you are with accurate judgment and response action. There is a lot of attention around you. On this day, the negative qualities in you are likely to come to light. Historical, type side that never allows mistakes. It also indicates that you are too pretentious or too nervous. What you keep on your mind on this day is don't get angry. Don't just complain. Even if someone's words and actions touch you, do not let out of the tingling air. Always be aware of your smile. Even if you think you're right, you can overdo people. And don't squeeze in. So your next rest of the day is on the 5th. This is the 10 of Wands and it's reversed. On this day, the state of carrying a burden alone may be resolved. You will be able to communicate closely with people around you. Relationships will be richer. You may also feel relief when your shoulders are unloaded. It is a suggestion that your path will be neat and tidy and easy. However, it can also represent a selfish situation by throwing away responsibility. Think about whether your actions are bothering others. Okay, so let's move on to your next rest of the day. So the next rest of the day is the Stars and it is reversed. So there is energy of unfulfilled hope, frustration, and loss of self-confidence. You may be in such a difficult situation that you want to throw everything out. It's not without hope. Face yourself. Look ahead. It is important to clear all the things in front of you one by one. By accumulating it, you will gradually regain your confidence and the situation may improve. If it turns around again, you will regain your confidence and shine like the stars on this card. Okay, now let's move on to the rest of the day. So the next rest of the day is on the 7th. This is the Knight of Cups and it's reversed. On this day, you are overwhelmed by your surroundings and your emotions. You might be annoying or hurt your surroundings, or it indicates that you are losing your personality by suppressing your emotions too much. So in either case, you are not pushing your emotions. Are you not pushing your emotion too much on others? Let's look back. Also, when this energy comes out, it often depends on people. Take good care of your will. Okay, so your next rest of the day is on the 8th and this is the 10th of Cups and it is reversed. Despite joy and peace, It may be a sweet situation where your mind cannot accept it. Boredom, malice, loneliness, sadness, dissatisfaction. Are you full of negative emotions? First of all, face your heart carefully. What do you feel? What do you want to do? Let's understand. Also, the best way is to accept the happiness you have now. If you want more change, take a new challenge. So now let's move on to the next rest of the day. So the next rest of the day is on the 9th. So this is the Two of Wands, and it's also reverse. This card warns you of your arrogant attitude. Are you imposing one-sided demands without considering the feelings of those around you? If you don't have compassion and a humble heart, what you have built up, you may lose it in an instant, especially on this day that is likely. Let's look back on our usual attitude and how we treat people. It also means to be prepared for trouble. There may be shocking events or sudden change in the future, so be cautious in everything. So let's move on to your next rest of the day. So the 10th is your fortunate day, so we skip that. So 11th. So the 11th is the nine of Pentacles, and this is reverse. So it's a day when you're not happy with the results. Too much trying to reach higher heights. You may behave in ways that are not your own. So it is very good to work hard to improve yourself. However, on this day, you kick off others or lie to them. The direction of effort can be completely off. So let's try to fight with pride as we are. So the next day is on the 12th. This is the Page of Swords. Okay, so there may be some challenges on this day. This card shows the tension before the battle. Let's ask about the surroundings and the situations that we can respond to any situation. Then, concentrate on where you get caught so that you can detect the danger. When difficulties or trial come, let's deal with reason, intellect, and honesty. If you don't panic and keep calm, you should be able to survive dangerous situations. Okay, so now let's move on to your next rest of the day. So 13 is your fortunate days. Let's skip that. So that's 14. This is the 6 of Pentacles. So on this day, you are in a state of mind. You will treat people with generosity and kindness. It will turn to the giving side. Relationships with people have great significance for you. Be productive in reaching out to those in need. In that case, not only financially, give them mental help. Doing so will open the way for you to help or get help. Okay, so for Taurus, on the 10th, it shows that there is an event that increases ties and trust with people. Especially the energy of love is strong. Good things can happen about romance. And the 13th is equipped with powerful energy and power. In addition to that, it's a day when luck is on your side. So let's actively challenge even a little difficult thing. And on the 15th, it is also time to set out on journey to a new world and new things. Starting this time, you will surely succeed. So it will bring you fulfilling and enjoyable feeling. So that's all for the first half of March for Taurus. So you have a wonderful life path for the first half part of March. I hope this will help you in your daily life. I will be back with your last half part of your life path for March 16 to 30, 2021. And I hope you subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching, and see you and have a nice day.